Hello and welcome. Today I'm adding Zookeeper from the Taito Arcade Collection 3 to my ever-growing list where I rank every Evercade game ever. Originally released into arcades in 1982, or maybe 1983, Zookeeper sees you playing as Zeke as he seeks to rescue his girlfriend Zelda from the animals that have overrun the zoo. And I assume Zelda is not the same one from the Legend of Zelda, nor is it the one from Thunderbird. No, not Thunderbirds. What's the name of that series? Terrorhawks. That's the one. Terrorhawks. And I also assume it's not Zelda from Pet Sematary. But considering how how rare the name Zelda is, it's surprising that it features in computer games so much, unless it really was popular in the early 80s, but I have never ever met someone named Zelda. Anyway, Zookeeper is a game largely in the Donkey Kong mould. Not directly, not the gameplay style, well, some of it is, but in that simple, not particularly logical kind of old school arcade thing. For the main game, you control Zeke running around the perimeter of an animal enclosure, building a wall as he runs. Animals will escape, you'll need to jump them, and so on and so forth. Then there's two bonus stages. The first, more common one, is an almost Donkey Kong style thing where you're rescuing Zelda from a gorilla or a monkey, whatever, who's throwing coconuts through jumping up platforms. Then there's the extra life stage where you'll be jumping animals coming from cages, moving up to platforms and getting to Zelda. Again, if you rescue on these bonus stages, why do you keep going? I mean, is Zeke that useless that the animals just run away with her again? Anyway, this is a game that I have no nostalgia for. I'd never heard of it before it came to the Evercade. Well, I'd heard of it because people talked about it as a title game they wanted, but yeah, I didn't know anything about it.
Graphics.
I mean, quite simply put, it looks like a 1982 game. It has that style. Fairly simple cartoony graphics, black background, and everything works well enough. It has a certain charm to it. Not much more I can say, but yeah, it's perfectly fine graphically, and yeah, that's it.
Sound and music.
Yeah, it's very typically early 80s arcade stuff. Really not much else to say. It works perfectly fine. It's got the right sound cues for everything, and it has that old school charm. Really not much else I can say about it.
Gameplay.
As mentioned earlier, in the main part of the game, you're running around the enclosure, building walls as you go. As long as your feet are on the ground. If you're jumping, you're not doing that. It's only when you're walking around the perimeter that you build the walls. It has some directional control. Effectively, you run left or right around it, and you push down where you want to go down, up where you want to go up. And you've got a button for jump. There is a score mechanism which involves getting single, double or triple jumps for score bonuses as you're jumping animals if they've escaped to make it to the perimeter. There'll be items to pick up, mostly for points bonuses, and you'll eventually get a net power up which allow you to capture animals and put them back in the pen. It's fast paced and each stage ramps up in difficulty fairly quickly. The scoring mechanism basically allows for wildly different scores depending on how you do and how you maximise your score. The platforming bonus stage, I said, is a Donkey Kong style thing, very simple, a bit awkward and a bit basic. It's fine, but it can be a bit annoying. And despite being I don't know if it's actually a bonus stage, but it feels like it should be a bonus stage, but you can lose lives on it, and the screen can end up filling up with a lot of coconuts from the monkey or gorilla that's throwing them down. I think this is a weaker point of the game, to be perfectly honest. The other bonus stage does feel much more like a bonus stage. It's a good way of getting extra points and an extra life. You jump some animals, they come out of the cage and move your way up. It's a bit shorter than the other one, well, it can be, but yeah, it's fine. It adds some diversity to the gameplay, but the majority of the game is the running around the perimeter, which is good because that's easily the best section of the game. It does quickly get more difficult with the animals becoming more aggressive and starting out with no walls built, and it really does get quite chaotic later on.
Overall opinion.
Yeah, it's a fun, breezy, old school arcade game. It does what it sets out to do and does it well. It's fun and I've really enjoyed it, but it is very much a short burst kind of game. I don't find myself playing it over and over for ages. It won't take you long to top the scoreboard as is default, but you might find yourself going back trying to boost your score and improve on it and really maximising the points you can get out of using the double and triple jumps. Ranking this was fairly simple. It is a fun arcade score chaser type thing, and while I do like these games, they're never ones that really hit the heights when it comes to my ranking. Anyway, as such, I've elected to put it above Super Grid Runner but below Missile Command for the Atari 2600, which places it as number 127 out of 366 games that I've ranked so far. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.